Akashvani presents Morning News. Good morning. I am Saira Mujtaba. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to inaugurate development projects worth over 6,000 crore rupees in Warangal, Telangana and 24,300 crore rupees in Bikaner, Rajasthan today. 20% ethanol blended petrol E20 to be available across the country by 2025, says Union Minister of Petroleum and Natural Gas Hardeep Singh Puri. Enforcement Directorate provisionally attaches assets of Aam Aadmi Party leader Manish Sisodia and others accused in Delhi liquor scam case. Law Commission of India cautions people against fraudulent WhatsApp texts, calls and messages being circulated regarding Uniform Civil Code. And in Canada Open Badminton tournament, Sindhu and Lakshya Sen advanced into the semifinals. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will lay the foundation stone of several infrastructure in Ghana this morning. He will arrive at Hakimpet Airport Station at Warangal from Varanasi. After visiting famous Bhadrakali temple, the Prime Minister will virtually lay the foundation stone of infrastructure works worth over 6,000 crore rupees. He will also address a public meeting from the Arts College grounds in Hanmankonda. More from our correspondent.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be laying foundation stone for several infrastructure projects in Warangal later this morning. They include 176-kilometer long national highway projects worth over 5,550 crore rupees and a railway manufacturing facility with an investment of over 500 crore rupees. The Prime Minister will lay the stone for the 108-kilometer long Manchiryal-Warangal section of the Nagpur-Vijayawada corridor. He will also lay the stone for the upgradation of the 68-kilometer long Karimnagar-Warangal section from the existing 2-lane to 4 lanes. The Prime Minister will also lay the foundation stone for the railway manufacturing unit at Kazipet. Lakshmi, Akashvani News, Hyderabad.
Prime Minister Modi will also dedicate and lay the foundation stone of development projects worth over 24,300 crore rupees in Bikaner, Rajasthan this evening. He will dedicate to the nation 6-lane Greenfield Expressway section of the Amritsar-Jamnagar Economic Corridor. The Prime Minister will also dedicate to the nation some more projects, including Phase 1 of the Interstate Transmission Line for Green Energy Corridor worth around 10,950 crore rupees. Mr. Modi will lay the foundation stone for the redevelopment of Bikaner railway station to be developed at a cost of around 450 crore rupees. Mr. Modi will also address a public meeting after this program to be held near Bikaner. All preparations are in place in view of the Prime Minister's visit. Our correspondent reports that Amritsar-Jamnagar Greenfield Express will boost economic activities of the state.
1,224 km long Amritsar-Bhatinda-Jamnagar corridor is being developed at a total capital cost of rupees 26,000 crore and will connect the economic towns of Amritsar, Bhatinda, Sangaria, Bikaner, Sanchor and Jamnagar across the 4 states of Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan and Gujarat. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will today inaugurate the 500 km long section of this Greenfield Expressway in Rajasthan. About 45% of this expressway has been developed in Sriganganagar, Hanumangarh, Bikaner, Jodhpur and Badmer districts of Rajasthan with a cost of about rupees 11,125 crores. Jitendra Dwivedi, AIR News, Bikaner.
Yesterday, the Prime Minister inaugurated and laid the foundation stone of 29 development projects worth over 12,110 crore rupees in Varanasi. He inaugurated 19 projects worth 10,720 crore rupees and laid the foundation stone of 10 projects of 1,389 crore rupees. Mr. Modi also interacted with the beneficiaries of Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Rural and Ayushman Bharat. Speaking on the occasion, the Prime Minister said, "Today the government is not only giving direct benefit but also taking direct feedback, which has stopped corruption." The PM said the government has worked to improve the lot of future generations.
हम पूरी ताकत लगा रहे हैं कि हर योजना के आखिरी लाभार्थी को खोजकर उस तक पहुंचकर उसे योजना का लाभ पहुंचाएं। बीते 9 वर्षों में हमने सिर्फ एक परिवार और एक पीढ़ी के लिए सिर्फ योजनाएं नहीं बनाई हैं, बल्कि आने वाली पीढ़ियों का भविष्य भी सुधर जाए, इसको ध्यान में रख करके काम किया है.
He said in the last 9 years, a lot of work has been done to improve connectivity of Kashi, and as a result, the city has witnessed a 12-fold increase in tourist arrivals in 1 year. The Prime Minister dedicated Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay Junction, Son-Nagar railway line of dedicated freight corridor, built at a cost of more than 6,760 crore rupees. Earlier, the Prime Minister flagged off 2 Vande Bharat Express trains from Gorakhpur in Uttar Pradesh. The 2 trains are Gorakhpur to Lucknow and Jodhpur to Ahmedabad Sabarmati Vande Bharat Express. The Prime Minister also laid the foundation stone of redevelopment works of the Gorakhpur railway station, which will be completed at an estimated cost of around 498 crore rupees. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Modi said, Vande Bharat trains are the new names of convenient train journeys in the country.
वंदे भारत ट्रेन ने देश के मध्यम वर्ग को सुविधाओं और सहूलियतों के लिए एक नई उड़ान दी है. एक समय था जब नेता लोग चिट्ठियां लिखा करते थे कि हमारे क्षेत्र में इस ट्रेन का एक जरा होल्ड बना लें, उस ट्रेन का होल्ड बना लें. आज देश के कोने कोने से नेता मुझे चिट्ठियां लिखकर कहते हैं कि हमारे क्षेत्र से भी वंदे भारत चलाइए.
Earlier, Mr. Modi had addressed the closing ceremony of the centenary celebrations of Gita Press in Gorakhpur. Union Minister of Petroleum and Natural Gas, Hardeep Singh Puri, has said that 20% ethanol blended petrol, E20, will be available across India by 2025. Addressing the AGM of Indian Merchants Chambers virtually yesterday, Mr. Puri said the first E20 special fuel outlet was opened in February this year, following which the number has already crossed 600 and more such stations will be available across the country by 2025. The minister informed that ethanol blending in petrol has gone up from 38 crore litres in 2013-14 to 433 crore litres in 2021-22. Mr. Puri further informed that the number of fuel stations selling biofuels has increased from close to 30,000 in 2016-17 to more than 67,640. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. Welcome back. The Enforcement Directorate has provisionally attached assets of Aam Aadmi Party leader Manish Sisodia and other accused worth over 52 crore rupees in the Delhi liquor scam case. The other accused whose assets were attached include Amandeep Singh Dhal, Rajesh Joshi, Gautam Malhotra and others. The ED has attached over 128 crore rupees in the case so far, and the proceeds of the crime involved around 1,934 crore rupees. In the Delhi liquor scam case, ED had arrested 12 persons so far and has filed 5 prosecution complaints. Further investigation is underway in the case. The Law Commission of India has cautioned people against fraudulent WhatsApp texts, calls and messages being circulated regarding Uniform Civil Code. In a statement, the Commission has clarified that it has no involvement or connection with these texts, calls or messages. It said the Commission has noticed that certain phone numbers are rotating among the individuals, falsely associating them with the Law Commission of India. The Commission urged the people to exercise caution and rely on official sources for accurate information. It also urged the public to visit the official website of the Law Commission of India to access accurate information. The Central Bureau of Investigation (CBI) has arrested 3 railway personnel in connection with the Balasore train accident. Sources said they have been arrested under sections of CRPC related to destruction of evidence and culpable homicide. Over 290 people were killed and over 1,000 injured in the accident on the 2nd of last month. The investigation agency had registered a case last month to probe the accident. It took over the case registered earlier at Government Railways Police in Cuttack related to the train accident. In Bihar, the Patna High Court reserved its verdict on the fate of caste-based survey case. The survey is being conducted by the state government. The division bench of Chief Justice K. Vinod Chandran and Justice Madhuresh Prasad is expected to pronounce its decision in the case next week. Patna High Court had put an interim stay on the survey on the 4th of May this year and ordered the state government to preserve the data so far collected. The court had questioned the motto of the survey and observed that it is a kind of census in the garb of survey. On day 2 of Urban 20 U20 Mayoral Summit, which began in the twin cities of Ahmedabad and Gandhinagar yesterday, a draft common agenda will be finalized for sustainable development today. U20 is an engagement group under India's presidency of the G20. More than 45 mayors and deputy mayors from across the world and about 35 mayors from Indian cities are participating in the summit. More from our correspondent.
The participating mayors will further deliberate on U20 priorities and sustainability agenda for city. They will discuss on the issue of accelerating climate finance and building climate responsive and resilient cities. Mayors will hand over the U20 communique to G20 Sherpa Amitabh Kant and Union Housing and Urban Affairs Minister Hardeep Singh Puri today. This communique is an action-oriented, collaboratively prepared document that brings to the fore the role that cities can play in taking forward G20 agenda. With Dipendra Kumar, Aparna Akashvani News, Ahmedabad.
External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar has said that Indian investments to Tanzania are growing in a wide range of areas. Speaking at the India-Tanzania Business Conclave in Dar es Salaam yesterday, he said India is Tanzania's best trading partner and New Delhi is committed to taking the partnership forward. He noted that strong growth in both countries opens up more possibilities. Dr. Jaishankar informed that India is investing in building African capabilities and IIT Madras Zanzibar campus is its most visible symbol. The Indian Navy marching contingent arrived in France to participate in the Bastille Day parade on the 14th of this month. The marching contingent comprises 4 officers and 64 sailors, which will be led by Commander Vrad Baghel. On to sports now. India's PV Sindhu and Lakshya Sen have advanced into the semifinals in the Canada Open Badminton tournament. Two-time Olympic medalist Sindhu beat China's Hao Fengji in straight games in the quarter-final match of women's singles. Commonwealth Games champion Lakshya defeated Belgium's Julie Karagi in the quarter-final. PV Sindhu will play against Japan's Akane Yamaguchi, while Lakshya Sen will meet Japan's Kenta Nishimoto in the semi-finals tomorrow. And now for a look at today's newspapers, it's over to Prashant Kumar Sinha.
Thank you, Sarah. From Rahul Gandhi moving apex court after the High Court upholds his conviction to political churnings in Maharashtra, the dailies have covered a variety of stories on their front pages. Modi jibe, High Court upholds Rahul's conviction. Congress calls it travesty of justice, writes the Pioneer. The Hindu headlines, defamation case, Gujarat High Court refuses relief to Rahul. BJP picks poll panel heads for 4 states, writes the Tribune, while the Pioneer notes BJP's shake-up in poll-bound states goes on. Rain mayhem in hill states as religious yatras halted, writes the Hindustan Times. And if you're craving for your favorite burger, then be prepared to find it sans tomatoes, with tomato prices skyrocketing to 150 to 160 rupees per kilogram. Many popular chains have skipped the red veggie from their menus. The Financial Express writes McDonald's sees red on tomato price hike, takes it off menu. And with that, it's back to you, Sarah.
Thanks, Prashant. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Modi to inaugurate development projects worth over 6,000 crore rupees in Warangal and 24,300 crore rupees in Bikaner, Rajasthan today. 20% ethanol blended petrol E20 to be available across the country by 2025, says Union Minister of Petroleum and Natural Gas Hardeep Singh Puri. ED provisionally attaches assets of AAP leader Manish Sisodia and others accused in Delhi liquor scam case. Law Commission of India cautions people against fraudulent WhatsApp text, calls and messages being circulated regarding Uniform Civil Code. And in Canada Open Badminton tournament, PV Sindhu and Lakshya Sen advance into the semi-finals. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a great day.